Why do I want to talk about self-love? To start the healing process, you have to start with yourself. You have to finally start loving yourself. It's not an easy task to do. I know it. I went through it. But it's essential if you want to evolve and move forward. You cannot skip this part. You cannot. If you do, that will affect everything. Your relationships, friendships, your work, your goals. Your whole life will be affected by the fact that you don't accept yourself. And you will always be looking for something out of you to make you feel better about yourself. I created a series called Heal Through Self-Love, and it has 5 videos. And each of the video is about one step. There are 5 steps. The first one is reconnect with your inner child. The second one is forgive yourself your mistakes. The third one is celebrate your accomplishments. The fourth one is appreciate your uniqueness. And the fifth one is protect your spirit. I'm looking forward to sharing them with you, and hopefully you will enjoy it. And I am eager to hear your feedback. And the first step is on the way. The first step is to reconnect with your inner child. My question to you is, do you remember who you were as a kid? Do you remember yourself as this little human being? So I remember myself, but I have to admit that for some time I disconnected from this little girl. So what I did, I asked my mom to send me some photos, because I wanted to have myself in front of myself all the time. So she did, and I'm very happy about it. So this is who I was. I'm not always happy, clearly, but most of the time happy. Honestly, I was wild. This is, I think, the photo that expresses me the best. I was wild. I was all over the place. I was always full of life and full of laughter. And recently my mom even sent me some videos of me when I was 6 years old, and I'm all over the place. And I loved it. I was a force of nature. But then at some point in my life, I stopped being this force of nature. Now I came back to who I was, but it took me a while to reconnect with this little girl. And one of the things I did is when I went to Tony Robbins' seminar 6 years ago, we did this amazing meditation just for that, to reconnect with your inner child, and it helped me tremendously. It just helped me remember that I have to keep her with me all the time. Actually, she's always with me, and that shifted my perspective. Because when you think of it, if you imagine that your little you is with you all the time, will you make the same choices? And I can answer this for you. I don't think so. So if there is one thing that I want you to remember out of this video, is this: the little version of you is always with you all the time. It never left you. You might have forgotten about it. You might have neglected your little self, but it never left you. It's always with you. It's always within you. So now my question is, what are the choices that you want to make, knowing that you affect not only yourself, but this little human being? So what happened with me was that I suddenly started questioning my choices. Because if it's only about me, I can handle it. But when I think about her, I'm asking myself right now, does it serve her? Do my choices serve her? Do my choices help her? And many times the answer is no. Yes. My question now is, whatever choice I'm going to make, I'm asking myself, does she deserve to go through this? Is this how she's supposed to be treated? And it goes with, you know, all the life situations, relationships with men, with job, with friendships. I keep asking myself right now, does she deserve it? And if she doesn't, if I think that she doesn't deserve it, it also means that I don't deserve it. I should say no. The exercise that I want you to do is, if you can, go to your old photos. Ask your parents, if you have parents, ask them for your photos or find your photos and just look at them and be honest with yourself. Who do you see? Is this little person still in you? How can you get back to who you used to be? How you can become this bubble of energy and live so freely as we did as kids? Is it possible for you right now? What do you have to do to get to this place within yourself? I encourage you to tap into that, because there is something magical happening when you finally reconnect with your inner child. I experienced that and it changed a lot for me. So I hope that it will change also something for you.